What if everything you've ever known, your emotions, your choices, even the flow of time, was connected by a deeper truth, a secret pattern, hidden in plain sight, influencing not only the world around you, but the very rhythm of your soul? Prepare yourself, because today we're not just uncovering a mystery, we're unlocking the sacred blueprint that governs time, energy, and your entire life. This is the secret pattern behind your breath, your thoughts, and your story. This is the code of 4. Life moves fast, sometimes too fast. Every day, we're pulled in countless directions, caught between deadlines, decisions, emotions, and expectations. With so much noise around us, it's easy to feel untethered, like we're floating through chaos without a guide or a map. But what if the chaos isn't chaos at all? What if beneath the whirlwind of modern life lies a rhythm, a pulse so ancient, so steady, it flows through everything? The stars above, the turning of seasons, and the beat of your own heart. This isn't speculation, it's the architecture of reality, a sacred design present in everything you see, touch, and feel. And at the core of that design lies a powerful truth built on the number 4, not 5, not 6, not 12. 4. Let's begin this journey together, exploring the code of 4 and discovering how aligning with it can transform not just how you see the world, but how you live within it. To understand the code of 4, we begin where all deep truths originate, in the natural world. The earth doesn't merely revolve around the sun, it breathes, pulses, lives. Its movements are guided by cycles, each one echoing the deeper rhythm that governs existence. Take the 4 seasons. These aren't just changes in weather, they are archetypes, mirrors of life's journey. Winter is the season of stillness, a sacred pause when the earth rests beneath a quiet blanket of frost. Winter teaches us the beauty of slowing down, the necessity of endings, and the power of trusting that beneath the frozen surface, renewal quietly takes root. Spring bursts forth like a gentle melody, carrying the energy of rebirth and hope, a time of awakening where seeds planted in darkness begin to bloom, and the air hums with the excitement of possibility. Spring invites us to nurture our dreams and embrace the courage to start anew. Summer roars to life with radiant energy, celebration, fiery momentum. It's a season of action, growth, and expression, a time to bask in the light, embrace creativity, and live fully in the brilliance of the present. Autumn arrives like a graceful finale, golden light, quiet wisdom. The trees shed their leaves in vibrant hues, whispering that letting go is not loss, but transformation. Autumn invites us to reflect on what we've gained, release what no longer serves, and prepare for the stillness ahead. These aren't random shifts. They're nature's way of mirroring our own inner cycles of rest, renewal, action, and reflection. Pause and think. Have you ever felt the silent stillness of winter in your life? The blooming energy of spring? The fiery surge of summer? The reflective release of autumn? The seasons don't just exist in the world around you, they live within you too. This code isn't only written in the stars or etched into nature's rhythm, it lives inside you, pulsing quietly beneath your skin, shaping your moods, instincts, and choices. It's not abstract, it's cellular. You are not separate from nature, you are nature. Your body, your emotions, your thoughts, they're elemental echoes of the world outside. Each part of you carries the signature of a force older than time. Earth, your bones, your structure, your deep inner stillness. Earth grounds you when everything else spins. It's your reliability, your anchor, your ability to hold steady when life shakes you. Water, your feelings, your intuition, your ability to adapt and connect. Water lets you cry when words fail, flow when you're stuck, and sense undercurrents no one else sees. Fire, your energy, your willpower, your sacred rage and passion. Fire burns through fear, transforms pain, and gives light in the dark. Air, your breath, your thoughts, your creativity. Air lifts you from heaviness, clears your mind, and carries your dreams. These aren't just poetic metaphors. They're your inner infrastructure, the sacred geometry of your soul in motion. When they're out of sync, you feel anxious, stuck, numb, or drained. But when they move together, not perfectly, but harmoniously, you remember who you are. Time. We chase it, fear it, fight it. We try to manage it, stretch it, outrun it. But time isn't our enemy. It's a rhythm we've forgotten how to dance to. And like all sacred things, it speaks in the language of four. And perhaps nowhere is this rhythm more visible than in the sky above, in the sacred breath of the moon. Start with the moon, our silent satellite, always shifting, always whispering. Her light moves in four sacred phases. New moon, the dark womb, pure potential. The invisible begins to stir. Seeds are planted in silence. Intentions form. Nothing seems to be happening, and yet everything is. Waxing moon, the growing light. Rising energy, a time of movement and momentum. You begin to see results. Confidence builds. The path becomes clear. Full moon, the peak. Illumination floods in. Things come to a head. Emotions, insights, revelations. What was hidden becomes undeniable. Waning moon, the descent, the soft fade, the sacred art of release. Letting go. Not out of failure, but to make space, to trust that the cycle will rise again. These aren't just sky events, they're inner states. Phases of creativity, relationships, healing. Every project, every journey echoes this rhythm. Start, grow, shine, release. And it doesn't stop there. This universal pulse doesn't stop at nature. It lives within you. Your life moves through four sacred stages, each one a season of the soul, each one a teacher in disguise. Childhood is the dawn of your journey, a time of pure curiosity, where every question is a door waiting to be opened. The world is magical, filled with color and possibility. You live close to wonder, close to the moment, unburdened by the weight of expectations. It's here that your essence begins to form, shaped by play, imagination, and the warmth of connection. Youth is the fire, untamed, electric, pulsing with exploration. This is the season of rebellion and discovery, of first loves and first losses. You test your boundaries, forge your identity, and begin the search for meaning. You make mistakes, you chase dreams. You learn what it means to fall, and what it means to rise again. Passion is your compass, and the world feels infinite. Adulthood arrives not as a destination, but as a deepening. It's the time of structure, of building, of becoming. You take on responsibilities, create families, shape careers, and learn the quiet strength of perseverance. The dreams of youth either evolve or fade, but new ones take their place, rooted in purpose. This is the season where you give more than you take, where legacy begins to matter, and where love matures into something lasting and real. Old age is the twilight, but not an ending. It's a return to stillness, to depth, to meaning. It is the time of reflection, when the speed of life slows and the threads of your story begin to weave themselves into wisdom. What once confused now becomes clear. What once felt urgent now feels sacred. In this final season, transformation doesn't end, it deepens. The body may slow, but the soul expands. These stages aren't linear, they're spirals. Each one circles back, offering new lessons and deeper understanding. The ancient ones knew something we forgot. Your place in the cosmos is not random. Indigenous cultures across the world honored the four directions: north, east, south, and west. They didn't just point to places on a map, they pointed to truths within us. East, The rising sun, new beginnings. This is where spirit awakens, where you set intentions, where your soul takes its first breath. South, warmth, growth, and the fire of youth. This is the place of passion and courage. It asks, will you act on your purpose, even when it burns? West, the setting sun, the place of introspection and endings. Here, the shadows live. You face your fears, your regrets, your lessons. But it's also where healing begins. North, the cold wind of wisdom, the stillness of the elders. This is where clarity lives, where you become the guide for others, where you no longer seek the path. You are the path. Each direction is a mirror, a season, a lesson. And when you align with all four, you don't just walk through life. You move with sacred intention. The shadow side of the code. But let's be honest, harmony doesn't come without struggle. Every sacred system has a shadow, and the code of four is no different. We each carry 4 core wounds linked to the very forces that shape us. Disconnection from earth, when you feel ungrounded, lost, anxious. When you don't feel safe in your own body or trust in your place here. Repression of water, when you numb your emotions, fear, vulnerability, or stop yourself from truly feeling and connecting. Distortion of fire, when your power becomes rage, your passion becomes burnout, and your light blinds instead of guides. Chaos of air, when thoughts spiral, ideas overwhelm, and clarity feels miles away. We've all felt these wounds. They show up in our traumas, our conditioning, our culture. But they're not signs of failure. They're calls to return, to bring these elements back into balance, to listen, feel, ignite, and breathe again. Healing doesn't mean erasing the pain. It means integrating the wisdom it gave you. So how do we live the code? By anchoring into the 4 pillars of alignment, practices that bring the sacred into the everyday. Stillness. Make time for silence. Breathe. Reflect. Let yourself hear the deeper rhythm beneath the noise. Intuition. Trust your gut. Feel what your body knows. Let emotion be a guide, not an enemy. Action. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Move, express, create. Let fire teach you how to be bold and alive. Reflection. Take stock. Pause. What's working? What's not? Be honest. Release what no longer serves your evolution. These aren't steps. They're a cycle, a dance, a spiral staircase leading you deeper into your own truth. The code of 4 isn't just something to understand. It's something to remember. To feel in your breath, your choices, your days. You don't have to master it. You just have to move with it. Because when you do, life stops feeling like chaos and starts to feel like music, a rhythm that was always playing, just waiting for you to listen. Thank you for journeying with me through this profound truth. If this exploration of the code of 4 resonated with you, like this video, share your reflections, and subscribe to Wisdom and Wounds. Together, we'll continue unraveling life's mysteries and rediscovering the wisdom hidden within us all. This is Wisdom and Wounds. See you in the next video.